Hello and welcome to another episode of Kidney's Adventures. So, as you can tell, we are here in my room. So, what were we doing today? Well, we went to Bristol. We went to Electric Bristol, formerly known as SWX, and we saw Kim Dracula. And it was the first time ever seeing Kim Dracula, and I have to say they are really, really brilliant live. And I mean, the energy, just the sheer presence of them, just insane. And I mean, the lead singer, real name is Samuel, but obviously Kim Dracula, I mean, their vocal approach is insane. Because they got the falsettos going on, they've got the growling going on, they've got the general singing going on. And then with the music itself, you got the guitars, you got the drums, you got the bass, but then you've also got a saxophone. You get all these jazz breakdowns coming in, and then you get heavy metal stuff, and then there's even some death metal. I mean, you cannot pinpoint the genre. It's really hard in terms of subgenres of heavy metal. I mean, obviously with the likes of Cannibal Corpse, brutal death metal. The likes of Megadeth and Metallica, Slayer, obviously thrash metal. Glory Hammer, Stratovarius, Gamma Ray, power metal. But with Kim Dracula, you cannot pinpoint a specific genre. So it's just insane. But yeah, first time of seeing Kim Dracula live, and an amazing experience. It was great because it was only in Bristol, which is not too far away from where I live. It's about a 30-minute-ish, less than that, train ride. £10 on the train, there and back. So, happy days. And the ticket itself was £25. So, can't complain about that. So, 25 quid, to go see Kim Dracula at Electric Bristol, obviously in Bristol. And, I mean, from Temple Meads, it's about a 20-minute walk. So, and I got lucky, really, because it was nice and dry. My walk in, absolutely fantastic. Of course, Kim Dracula opening up with Land of the Sun. Fantastic song. Absolutely love that song. Absolutely love Land of the Sun. Because, I mean, you got that, with the saxophone bit going on, you got the guitars going on. There's just so much going on. There's so many elements. It's such a great song. Absolutely brilliant song. And of course, then Superhero as well. Another brilliant track. They did their cover of Paparazzi. Obviously, Lady Gaga. They also did a little bit of something with Careless Whispers as well, which obviously, was a Wham track. But yeah, they did covers of those, which was brilliant. Then, of course, finishing the main set with Make Me Famous, which is one of the staple tracks from Kim Dracula. So it was brilliant to finally hear that one live. And then did an encore, and they ended it with Killdozer, if I remember rightly. So yeah, it was friggin' brilliant. So well worth the money. I mean, £25, see Kim Dracula. I mean, they were only on for about, an hour maybe, just over. And they were headlining. It was a headline show. Yeah, no, it was absolutely fantastic. £25 well spent. So I would go see Kim Dracula again, I think. Really good fun. So I do recommend it. Do recommend Kim Dracula. So, check them out live. Check them out on Spotify, YouTube, all that jazz. You do you. And the opening band was a band called Violent Vera. And, they were okay. I mean, not really my thing, but, I mean, there were people there, they seemed to really enjoy them. They seemed to really like them. I mean, there was people, they were there singing along, jumping up and down, dancing, doing what you do. But yeah, so, I mean, they had some fans there. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not a bad band. I mean, they've, they had great stage presence, and They, I mean, a couple of their songs were all right, to be fair, but I mean, for me personally, the support band Violent Vera, I mean, for me, they weren't 100% my thing, but there you go. It's all good. I mean, I wasn't there to see them. I was there to see Kim Dracula, which I did. So, basically then, guys, I am going to stop talking, because I think you've seen enough of me. You've heard enough from me. You want to get into some music. So, we're going to go over to Electric Bristol, where we're going to have a little bit of Violent Vera, followed by some Kim Dracula. So I'll see you guys in a bit. You enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that crazy shit. And we'll see you after Kim Dracula.
Orders.
Kim, where are you? This whole place is gonna explode. Call me back as soon as you can.
That motherfucker. Always a problem. The fucking suck.
Oh, thank goodness you called.
What's going on?
This whole place is gonna explode.
Yes, I heard you the first time, but what can we do to stop it?
Well, there is something.
Yes?
We could build up the shields.
Let's do it then, right now.
But to do that, we'd need lots of energy. I mean, the energy of an entire live show.
I'll be there shortly.
Everyone, please split down the middle. Make a clear path. Dr. Dracula will be joining us shortly. Everyone, please split down the middle. Make a clear path. Dr. Dracula will be joining us shortly. Everyone, please split down the middle. Make a clear path. Dr. Dracula will be joining us shortly.
Bristol! Let's not waste any time. Yeah! Are they ever doing it? For the last time, running on. I hope you fucking surround. I hope you fucking surround. If you know the words, sing along. Run the fucking around. enough of that. just like that. And of course, we're always giving to it. It's enough to make it day. It's enough to make it day. It's enough to make you.
Well, hello and welcome back to another episode of Kitten's Adventures. We have just finished watching Violent Vera and Kim Dracula. And as I said earlier in the introduction video, definitely one fantastic show, brilliant show. And I'm sure, or hope you do agree after watching the videos you just saw. So yeah, I mean, if you ever get the chance, seriously, go watch Kim Dracula live. They're really, really good. You should definitely check them out. You know, I think potentially, you know, they could do really, really well. I mean, it depends where they go from here. I mean, because there's only so much shock value today, you know, in 2026 you can use to try and get your message over. I mean, when Alice Cooper was doing it, I mean, we're talking the 70s. Marilyn Manson, we're talking the 90s. Things were so different back in the 70s and in the 90s compared to 2026, whereas, you know, a lot of things really do not shock people these days. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, definitely check out Kim Dracula, see them live, brilliant. And give the support band a go. I mean, you guys might like them. You know, you, the viewer, you might like them. So, Violent Vera, they're called. The lead singer actually looks a lot like Claudia Winkleman, which is quite interesting. Yeah, she looks very much like Claudia. You know, with the hair and all that, and the hair come down here, sort of, you know. But yeah. So, yeah, but worth checking out. Also, as you can see, I am wearing a Kim Dracula t-shirt. Yes, I bought this one at the show. And so it was standard, you know, pricing for gig t-shirts, which unfortunately nowadays is £35. And I can remember when they were about 20. I mean, I remember buying a Gamma Bomb one, and I believe that was 15 quid, and it was when they played the Beer Keller in Bristol. But I mean, I am talking 2008 with that one. So yeah, talking a few years ago with that. But yeah, I mean, gig t-shirts used to be 20 quid. These days, they're £35. The hoodie was 60 quid. So, I mean, as hoodies go at gigs, that's not too bad. I mean, because I've seen hoodies for about 70 or even 80 quid. And, I mean, I've seen hoodies actually for about 100. I mean, when I saw Manowar back in 2019, this will be pre-Kidney's Adventures. So, unfortunately, there's no Manowar vlog. But yes, I saw Manowar back in 2019. That was in Birmingham. Yeah, they took over 2 nights, if I remember rightly. And but the t-shirts were 50 quid, and the hoodies were around about 100. I mean, the ticket to go in for the gig was £100 itself. But yeah, so there you go, a little bit of interesting things there. But yeah, so £35. They also had with Kim Dracula, this is so £35 for the t-shirt. They also had a long sleeve t-shirt. It was in a black long sleeve. Kim Dracula logo, some pattern. Then they also had the hoodie as well, which was £60, as I said. Hoodie looked quite nice though, actually. And then obviously, Violent Vera, the support band, they had their merchandise on sale. So yeah, I mean, you'll see all that anyway. Seen the pictures that I took. But yeah. Also, I want to say Electric Bristol, formerly known as SWX, as I said previously, really nice venue, really, really good venue. And, yeah, I mean, I do quite like it. Do quite like that venue. I mean, there we go. So that is another episode of Kidney's Adventures then, people. So I want to say thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that crazy shit. And we will see you in the next video, which will be coming from Manchester for Nails, Exodus, Carcass, and the headliner, Creator. I mean, that gig is going to be insane. So remember, look out for that. A future Kidney's Adventures video. That'll be very, very soon. But for now, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Remember to like, subscribe, do all that crazy shit, and we will see you in the next one.